From garage to global giant, the Amazon revolution. Can you imagine turning a garage into a global empire? In The King of Business, we delve into how Jeff Bezos scaled from a simple idea to ruling the world with Amazon. Join us on a journey of boundless audacity. In this episode of The King of Business, let's dive into Jeff Bezos' transformative journey and his revolutionary creation, Amazon. From a humble garage to leading the digital age, his story redefines the meaning of innovation and perseverance. Get ready to unlock the secrets of one of the brightest minds in the business world. Let's dive in. Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen was born on January 12, 1964, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. His mother, Jacqueline Giza, was only 17 at the time of his birth and soon separated from his biological father, Ted Jorgensen. Jeff was adopted by Miguel Bezos, a Cuban immigrant engineer, when his mother remarried. The adoption and surname change to Bezos marked a new beginning in a household that valued education and hard work. From a young age, Bezos showed an intense interest in how things work. This curiosity manifested in projects like disassembling household appliances and creating an electric alarm to keep his siblings out of his room. His maternal grandfather, Lawrence Preston Giza, a former employee at the U.S. Atomic Energy Commission and the Los Alamos National Laboratory, played a crucial role in fostering his interest in science and technology. Bezos attended Miami Palmetto High School, where his passion for computers deepened. He won a national award in a science program for a project on how infinite series of light switches could represent Boolean algebra, laying the groundwork for his future interest in information technology. While working at D.E. Shaw, Bezos noted the exponential growth of the internet and spotted an opportunity in the online market. He chose books as the perfect product for online retail due to their universal demand and easy cataloging. In 1994, he founded Amazon from his garage in Seattle, with initial investments from his parents and his savings. The early days at Amazon were filled with experimentation and learning. The Amazon website was designed to be incredibly user-friendly, yet robust enough to handle thousands of transactions a day. Bezos and his team spent countless hours testing the site to ensure every component worked flawlessly before launching in 1995. Bezos introduced key concepts that would become the cornerstone of Amazon's corporate culture, such as the obsessive focus on customer rather than competitors, and the two-pizza rule, which stated that teams shouldn't be larger than what 2 pizzas can feed, promoting efficiency and communication. As Amazon grew, it quickly began diversifying its inventory beyond books. By 1998, the company was selling music and videos, and by the late 1990s, Amazon had expanded its offerings to include electronics, toys, and even clothing, evolving into a general online retailer. Amazon began its international expansion by acquiring Book Pages, a major UK online book retailer, thereby establishing Amazon.co.uk. And similarly, it entered the German market by acquiring Telebook, establishing Amazon.de. These acquisitions allowed Amazon to gain a strong foothold in key European markets. The launch of Amazon Web Services, AWS, in 2006 was a pivotal step in diversifying its revenue streams and reducing dependence on retail sales. AWS allowed Amazon to capitalize on the growing cloud market, providing scalable technology infrastructure to businesses of all sizes. Amazon's labor practices have been a point of criticism and public scrutiny. Reports from employees and the media have highlighted sometimes harsh working conditions in warehouses, prompting Amazon to continually review and improve its policies and work environments. Amazon has faced multiple allegations of monopolistic practices, particularly concerning its dominance in the e-book market and online sales platform, raising questions about whether its tactics could be stifling competition. Amazon continues to lead in innovation. With advancements in areas like artificial intelligence, warehouse automation, and its own streaming market with Amazon Prime Video, the company remains at the forefront of technology. Bezos' shift to a more hands-off role and the elevation of Andy Jassy as CEO represent a new era for Amazon, with a continued focus on innovation and expansion into new markets and technologies. The story of Jeff Bezos and Amazon is an exemplary tale of how vision, innovation, and a relentless focus on customer satisfaction can transform entire industries. It also reminds us of the importance of considering the ethical and social impact of our business ambitions. Jeff Bezos' first desk at Amazon was made from an old door, which he used as a working surface, supported by wooden frames. This choice reflected Bezos' frugal philosophy in Amazon's early days and the culture of doing more with less that drives the company to this day. Amazon sold its first book in July 1995. The book was titled Fluid Concepts and Creative Analogies: Computer Models of the Fundamental Mechanisms of Thought by Douglas Hofstadter. Interestingly, it was not a bestseller or particularly well-known, which demonstrated Amazon's ability to offer a unique variety of products from the beginning. In the early days of Amazon, a bell would ring in the office every time a sale was made to alert the employees. As sales began to increase, the bell rang so often that they had to turn it off because it became too disruptive. In 2013, a team led by Jeff Bezos recovered Apollo-era rocket engines from the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. Bezos has had a long-standing fascination with space, which eventually led him to found Blue Origin, a space exploration company. Amazon has a job title called Amabot, which is a combination of Amazon and robot. This term is used informally to describe employees who work extremely hard and seem like robots, though the term is not official or particularly flattering. When Bezos created Amazon, he envisioned a bookstore that could offer any book to anyone. This reflects his vision of Amazon as an infinitely diverse and accessible resource, long before the company expanded into other types of products. Amazon has not only revolutionized e-commerce, but has also profoundly affected traditional retail markets, compelling both large and small businesses to adapt their sales strategies and logistic operations. By setting high customer service standards, Amazon has forced the entire retail industry to elevate delivery speeds and customer service expectations. This transformation has shifted consumer expectations worldwide, making next-day or even same-day delivery services a new standard, which has led to widespread changes in supply chain management across industries. Amazon has secured numerous patents in areas such as logistics, order processing, and predictive analytics methods that anticipate customer purchases. These innovations not only enhance operational efficiencies, but also create barriers to entry for competitors and solidify Amazon's market dominance. Pioneering the use of artificial intelligence, Amazon has greatly personalized user experiences, recommending products based on browsing and purchase history, which has significantly increased consumer engagement and sales. Through programs like Amazon Smile, Amazon has redirected a portion of its earnings to non-profit organizations chosen by customers, reflecting a commitment to community support. However, the scale of these contributions, in comparison to Amazon's vast operations, has sparked discussions about the actual depth and impact of its philanthropic efforts. The journey of Jeff Bezos and Amazon exemplifies how long-term vision and relentless innovation can reshape entire industries. Starting with an online bookstore and expanding to include virtually every conceivable product, Bezos' success underscores the importance of thinking big, but also being ready to adapt and evolve over time. As we reflect on Amazon's monumental journey, we must also ponder the ethical implications of its expansion. The power and influence wielded by Amazon raise significant questions about corporate responsibility, fairness in employee treatment, and environmental impact. This narrative teaches us that as we strive for success in our ventures, we should also remain mindful of our social and environmental footprint. As we close this chapter on Amazon and Jeff Bezos, let us remember that each of us has the potential to make significant changes, not just in business, but in society at large. The story of Amazon invites us to dream big and act with determination, but it also reminds us of the importance of doing so with integrity and responsibility towards our community and our planet. May this story inspire all entrepreneurs to build a future where innovation and ethics walk hand in hand. Thank you for joining us on The King of Business. If you enjoyed this exploration and want to discover more inspiring business stories, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know which visionary leader or company you'd like us to cover next. Until then, keep dreaming big and making a difference. See you in the next video.